We hold the pen to our own story, and we need to take that pen back from other people. And remember that there are thousands of pages that still need written.
You are now tuning in to the Roughnecks Podcast with your host, Cole Nixon. Much love.
One last thing before we get into today's episode. A lot of people ask how they can support the podcast. Well, I have a couple easy ways. The first way is just listen and subscribe. And another thing you can do is go follow the Roughnecks Podcast on social media. We're on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube as well. If you get something out of today's show, then do me a favor, share it with a friend. If you really want to go above and beyond to support the podcast, then head over to roughneckspodcast.com and get you some of that merch. I appreciate all of the support, but let's get into today's episode. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Roughnecks Podcast. This is episode 104, which makes this Fast Friday number 11. I can't believe we're already on to Fast Friday number 11. I started Fast Fridays kind of as a test to see, and they're definitely not my most popular episodes, but I got people who listen to them, and the ones that listen to them, I appreciate you. I really do. They will get better. Eventually, they will be better than what they are. But announcements. As Fast Fridays always start with announcements after I give a little intro. So we are on to announcements, and today's announcements are: 1, be on the lookout for some new releases, some new announcements, big announcements that may be coming to social media. Also, if you want to run Roughneck social media, please let me know. What else? Yeah, Q&A Friday questions. Q&A Friday, since this is 104, we got like 6 episodes, and we will be doing Q&A Friday numero something, rather. So please send in questions for Q&A Friday. If you guys don't know what Q&A Friday is, then you're listening. Q&A Friday is where me and a guest will sit there and answer questions from you guys, fans. These can be questions about literally anything. I've had questions like, what are your favorite color? And I've had very deep questions. So give me a combination of anything or any type of question you want. You guys are what makes that show go. So you guys are really what makes this entire podcast go. So if you guys just keep sending in questions to roughneckspodcast@gmail.com and listened on episode 110, and you may get to hear your question answered. But send in those questions. I may do something. If you send in a question between now and then, you will be entered into a giveaway for a Roughnecks hat. How about that? I'll do that. All right. But what other announcements? I think I had another announcement, but I can't remember. I'm recording this at 6:30 in the morning on today, like as you're listening on Friday. I didn't get it recorded the night before or the week before, so I'm behind. But you'll have that. What do you do? So today, the thing I want to talk about, I have no script at all. I kind of planned that. Sorry, I'm messing with my mic to get it where I want it. No script at all. And it's because this is what's on my mind. I want to know what's stopping you. Are you the person that wants to go start a business? Are you the person that wants to take the chance and move out west to, Montana or something? Are you the person who just wants to take a chance with that girl, take a chance with that guy, whatever? What's stopping you? Are you listening to the people on the outside? I feel like that's what a lot of us do. You listening to the people on the outside be like, nah, that's not a good idea. Well, have you thought about this, or this? Or no, you should do this instead. You really don't want to do that. That's just that, I've tried it and it just didn't work. You got people on the outside who always want to tell you how to run your life. But I think we forget, once again, I keep going back to this, and I really like this. When I heard this quote, it hit different for me. We hold the pen to our own story, and we need to take that pen back from other people and remember that there are thousands of pages that still need written. Thousands of pages. You may not like how the book is going right now, but you can change the ending of that book. But it relies on you. You have to grab the bull by the horns and take control of your life. No one else can do it for you. You can't rely on everybody to do it for you. Don't listen to the people that are trying to bring you down, trying to tell you, you need to do this, you need to do that. Now, I get told once a week, probably once a week, I get a comment of, are you sure this is what you want to do? And I'll be honest, there's always times, and it doesn't matter what job you were in, that you will have, do I want to do this job? It sucks sometimes being out in the hot sun, 90 degrees, whatever it is, swinging a sledgehammer, breaking concrete. It sucks. But it's awesome. That's what it's about. As long as you love what you are doing, and I truly mean, as long as you love what you are doing, if you truly love that job, who gives a fuck about the money? Who gives a fuck about anything other than your happiness? How many people do you see go to dead-end jobs that they fucking hate, but they're like, you know what, I just need a paycheck. I just need a paycheck. Your job cannot be about a paycheck. That's part of it. Yes, that's why we work. But your job, you spend X amount of time, a lot of fucking time at your job, 40 hours a week. I think that's like a third of your year. We spend so much time there that why would you want to go spend 40 hours of your week at something you hate? Why would you want to be pissed off 40 hours of your week? Wouldn't it make more sense to go do something that you love so that when you wake up every day, you don't say, man, I gotta go to work. You say, man, I get to go to work. I wake up every morning to a text from my foreman saying, good morning, brother. And when we get to the shop, usually, everybody's in a pretty good mood. It's just, you are excited to go to work. And that's how it should be. That's how you want to be. If you are not following your dream, following your passion, then what the hell are you doing it for? If you want to go start a fucking business, start it right now. I'm talking right now today. I want you to walk out of your job. I want you to go, and you know what? If you have to get a business loan, whatever you got to do, go start it. Go do it. Take the jump. Take the chance. That's the thing. You have to be not afraid, or you can't be afraid to take a risk. And there's going to be hard times. The easy route does not pay well. You have to take risk. And it's going to suck at times, but that is life. That is how it goes. That's how it's going to be. You have no other option. Just fucking go and don't ever quit. There's going to be times where you just want to give up. There's nothing good that comes out of quitting. You get nowhere from quitting. And you're going to have times too where you're wanting to quit because you're like, I don't know what this is all for. I had this the other night. I do a lot of side jobs, a lot of side work, just for some extra cash. I usually use that for my bill money. So then my paycheck can go towards other things. And, I was driving home and it was 9 o'clock. I literally left work, went to do a mulch job, and it was late. On my way home, and it just kind of hit me like, man, what is all this for? What is all this for? And I had to be reminded that there is a light at the end of that tunnel. Thank you, Sierra. It's hard. You're gonna have tough times. There's gonna be times where you're just sitting there. You're like, well, is this even worth it? That's because the journey is rough, but the person who loves the journey, the person who loves walking more than a destination, will make it further, a lot further. Don't fucking quit. Don't be a little bitch. You gotta grab that bull by the horns and take control. You have to grab the bull by the horns and just go. Ride that thing out. Don't let go. Ride it. This shit's gonna suck, alright? But as long as you're doing what you love, it'll all be worth it in the end. We can't sit back and let others write our story. Write your story. Do what you love. Do what makes you happy. I don't give a fuck what people tell you. I don't care if they tell you, you need to be doing this. I get told once a week that I'm working the wrong profession because I have a college degree. But what they don't see is that I'm growing with the company. Other things that are happening. Just stick it out. Don't quit. Keep pushing forward. And eventually you'll push out to the other side. And it may take 40 years. It might take 40 years. But it'll all be worth it in the end. That's all I got for today. It's a quick, fast Friday for you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. If you would like some Roughnecks merch, if you go to the roughneckspodcast.com on Monday, Memorial Day, oh shit. I just realized I need to get that episode recorded. No, I don't. I have that one recorded. Sorry. All right. If you go to roughneckspodcast.com on Monday, Memorial Day, and you use the promo code Memorial Day, you will get $10 off your order of orders higher than $10, obviously. I do not want to be giving things. I don't want to be paying you for things, but if you go to roughneckspodcast.com and you use the promo code Memorial Day on Monday, actually, we'll do it all weekend. I'll put it on right now. I had it for Monday, but we'll do it. We'll start it from Saturday morning until Monday night. If you go on the roughneckspodcast.com and use the promo code Memorial Day, you will get $10 off your order. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are the reason I keep going. You guys are my why. You listening right now, wherever you're listening. I don't care if you're in a car, you're in the gym, you're sitting on the couch. I don't care where you're at listening to this. I appreciate you a lot. But that's all I got for this week. This Friday, this Fast Friday, number 11, episode 104 is wrapped up. You guys know the deal. Life is hard. It's going to knock you down just like a bull does to a bull rider. Don't let that bull of life walk all over you. Get up, grab the bull by the horns, and take control of your life. Have a great weekend. Have a happy and safe Memorial Day. Roughnecks out. Thank you all for tuning in to this week's episode of the Roughnecks Podcast. If you liked today's episode, then be sure to subscribe, rate, and review, and share it with a friend if you got some value from it. Head over to social media and follow the Roughnecks Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and subscribe to that YouTube channel. Don't forget to get you some of that merch by heading over to roughneckspodcast.com and subscribe to the newsletter while you're there. See y'all next week. Roughnecks out.